Now touch. How does it feel? The texture.
I didn't bite it, I just touched it with my tongue.
Well, yeah. That's true. Touch could be, how does it feel on your cheek? There's a lot of fear that people have about being present with their senses. Start a line, like you guys choose which way or the other. It's going to be a massage line, and what I want you guys to focus on is like massaging the back of the neck. Like we want to get our connect our heads to our bodies. Okay, so the shoulder and the neck area. I want you to just take like this isn't a massage oil. This is really for the fragrance. So I want you to like take a deep breath of it. You can put a little on your hands, and then just massage your partner.
This is you right here.
Be as hard with me as you want. That one I let you know.
And don't eat it yet. Sorry, didn't say that. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna go really slow with this. So choose one that's gonna be your friend on this journey. Okay. We are going to take a really long time to eat the strawberry. Usually when we eat a strawberry, we're like, oh, strawberry, I know strawberry. I know what it tastes like, I know what it feels like, but what we're going to do is like really explore this strawberry and really experience what it's like to eat a strawberry. We are in a foreign country, and maybe the strawberries here are a little different. If you were an alien coming down and landing on planet Earth for the first time, or a child who's just discovered strawberries for the first time, I want you to start with the visual sense and just look. I think you could smell it a really long time. And so yeah, we're gonna just notice is your mouth starting to water at this delicious smell and anticipation of what's coming next. And you feel like you've had your fill of touch. And you can take it. And start to bring it up to your mouth. And notice what happens when you bring it to your mouth. Now, this is the part where I want you guys to stay with me. We're going to go really slow. So you're going to start to bring it up to your mouth, and what you're going to notice is how automatically your mouth opens up to receive it. And knows just what to do. So you start to put it into your mouth, but don't use the teeth yet. And notice how the tongue is ready to receive it. And you might feel your teeth just on the outer edge, just sort of sitting there, heavy. And very slow. Now, take your first bite. Find your own place, wherever you can stay where you are, or if you want to, I want you to really have your own special private moment with your chocolate. So if you want to go off a little bit on your own, and you're going to be blindfolded, and I'm going to bring you chocolate. So really, the person that's blindfolded, allow yourself to receive. Really allow yourself to fall into your senses. Is it gone? Your chocolate. It's so hot it's starting to melt, so just have fun. And the lemon ones have edible flower petals on them. It's a lemon ganache, and the curry have a sensuous. My goal is to take the mind out of it. How do people get in touch with their inner guide? When it comes to food, most people are very disconnected. When it comes to food, when you think about the oral sensation, a lot of people are very uncomfortable with really being present with their desires, with what their body's telling them it wants. And there's a lot of fear that people have about being present with their senses. Because of that fear, a lot of times people check out. That's when the sort of mindless eating takes place, and a lot of them are overeating because the brain's shut off and they're not listening to their stop signal. So today, what I want to do with you is really bring you out of mind, into the body, and just have some pleasure with food. Getting into the body, with the lower chakras, how we can still have these fears. And what I feel my mission is with my practice is really to help integrate people. And in my own life, in my own process of integrating my body and my mind and my sensual self. And I think that I love the fact that we're all women here, because I think there's something very feminine about the approach to connecting to our higher self, actually through our senses, as opposed to through sensory deprivation. And for most of us, I'm kind of taking a leap into something a little bit different here, but for most of us, our religious background is sort of a male-dominated, male-centric approach, and most of us were taught to be good little girls, and that being spiritual didn't really have anything to do with like chocolate or sex or our appetites. And for a lot of people, when they connect to their oral sensations, it does awaken other aspects of their sensual self, and I think it evokes a lot of fear. But what I want us all to experience today is that through our sensations, we actually can connect to our higher self and actually become present, become present in the moment. And there we connect to our higher self. Connect to your inner god or goddess and discover that your saint and sinner have become one. So that's where I have this completely guilt-free sensual experience, because this is chocolate that's a powerful, healthy, healing food. And at the same time, you can completely indulge your senses. And so that's kind of the place that I want us all to connect to today, and is this integration of the saint and the sinner. I've always loved Joseph Campbell, and he is the one who said, you never want to kill your inner devil, because you might be killing the best part of yourself. Little babies, basically the way that they explore the world is through their mouth. Like, if something new comes into their environment, like they don't want to like look at it, and like when they're a little older they do, but when they're really young, it's like they get to know their surroundings actually through exploring it in their mouth. And there are times, I think, when we connect to that part of ourself where we get in that place where it's like that, almost like the primitive self. But I think a lot of people have this judgment about this, of being primitive, or the Western ideas of developmental psychology, that's sort of a backward place. But I was thinking, watching the lizards just sitting in the sun here, there's something very enlightened about these iguanas and lizards that are just sitting there, I think, in their sensations that we've kind of lost. And I think that when we truly become present in the moment through our senses, we can be taken back to that place, and we really become one with our higher self.
Yeah, everyone's so satisfied by two little truffles.
Exactly.
Yeah, no more. I mean, that's enough.
It's amazing.
Refusing a great chocolate, that's unfathomable.
Well, it's amazing when we're so present with our senses when we're eating, how little food it actually takes to fill us up.
It was like fire in my mouth. The first part was a little spicy, and then the second part.
All right, we haven't even gotten to the chocolate.
I know. It's going to be an eruption.
All right.